Alright guys, I hope you guys have quite a bit of time to kill because I have quite a full thing of Bath & Body Works empties. This is going to be my last one for 2020. I have been saving it for quite a bit, not gonna lie. So there's going to be a fair amount, so don't be totally shocked. I mean, it has been 2 months since my last one, so without further ado, I hope you get a snack, I hope you get a drink, because we're gonna be here for a while. So I'm just gonna start taking things from the top of the basket, and the first thing I have is the infamous that I've been talking about, Aveeno Stress Relief Moisturizing Lotion. There's like one more use maybe left. I've been keeping it upside down in my bathroom, but literally I want it gone the second it is gone. I don't want to hoard such a big bottle. And I'm pretty sure it really does only have one use left, but you guys know that my skin is really dry and I've been going through like weird patches where like sometimes I just don't want to use my Bath & Body Works ones because I tend to associate scents with emotions. So particularly if I'm like really stressed due to school or life in general, every time I smell whatever scent I'm doing it's gonna remind me of that time. So I've kind of been using this, and I know I'm still keeping it upside down, but that's because I don't want to you know, undo the last little bit that's down here. So this has been really good, especially because it's lavender. It's really moisturizing. I'm definitely going to repurchase this once it's needed. I have stocked up quite a bit on Bath & Body Works lotion, so I don't quite need to run out and purchase it, but I will soon-ish because it's really great. It's a great way to off-put as many bottle usage, and I feel like I've gone through a lot less lotion this time around ever since I introduced this into my life, because this is 33 fluid ounce and I think a regular Bath & Body Works bottle is like 8 ounces. So this is like, if I'm doing my math right, which I don't know if I am, I want to say it's like maybe 4 bottles in one giant bottle, so that's a lot less plastic use. So this is a great way, especially like if you're just going to do it like on your legs and then do Bath & Body Works on top. I really like that, and it might be something that I keep doing in 2021 to, again, a little bit of off-putting my waste and usage of plastic, because I need lotion. My skin is just too dry. It can't handle it. There's going to be quite a bit of hand soaps, and I'm not going to go in any particular order because it's really unorganized, so I'm sorry if you like order, but one of the hand soaps that we used up was the White Barn First Bloom. I'm pretty sure this was like the Easter, came out in the Easter collection. I picked it up in the semi-annual sale and we just had it downstairs in the kitchen. It smells like nice, clean, generic soap that you would think that belongs in the kitchen. It was a manlier packaging, I have to say, for the scent. It's like in this nice blue matte packaging with the little gold. So it's really pretty. I mean, we all enjoyed it. We used it. I don't think anyone complained, but it's not something that I would specifically like buy again unless it was one of the few soaps on super discount, just because it wasn't anything special or that warranted like the Bath & Body Works price. But you know, we're washing our hands. And then I stole this from my dad because he goes through a lot of mahogany teakwood. So it's the mahogany teakwood gentle foaming hand soap. If there's a soap sale, he always asks to come with because he always wants to stock up. Like, not to call my dad a hoe, but he is that for mahogany teakwood. He just loves it. It's his absolute favorite. He's been using it for years and years and years, and so I just wanted to show I was able to salvage one of the bottles of the many that he uses. So mahogany teakwood, this is like his own personal one because my parents have like a his and hers side, so this is on his side, obviously. This is my French Lavender and Honey. This was in my most recent project, Use It Up, Bath & Body Works edition. Again, it's a nice calming scent. It's not like my absolute favorite, but it is a nice go-to when you do just want to smell like something, but not something like too overpowering. That's why I like French Lavender Honey. Unfortunately, it is one of those that's discontinued, but they bring back every so often, whether online or semi-annual sale. They're really weird. I don't know like what their business model is anymore when it comes to that, discontinuing and then bringing them back for like certain time periods, and then it's weird. I don't know. I have more French Lavender and Honey, and I mean, if I want the lavender, I'll just go with the Aveeno aspect, but when it's one of like the few scents I like, when they have like a bunch of like the generic, not generic, I guess because they were popular back in like the early 2000s and the 90s, but you know how Bath & Body Works during semi-annual sales, they'll bring out like certain scents, like Country Apple, Juniper Breeze, the Raspberry something, or Sun-Ripe Raspberry, and then Cucumber Melon. Like when they bring out those scents, I'm not like a fan of those, really any of them, but they'll always have French Lavender and Honey like in that mix of like that price point, even though it's not necessarily part of that like bringing back the 90s scents. So when that's the only thing that's on super sale during the semi-annual sale, that's when I pick up French Lavender and Honey. Again, I like it. It's nice, it's fresh, but it's definitely not one of like my all-time favorites. But I have more. I have a candle in here. This is Cactus Feels by Ardent Candle. This is an exact dupe for Cactus Blossom from Bath & Body Works, except I find that Cactus Blossom does have like this certain like kerosene, like hit or miss scent that my nose can't stand. So when I ended up buying from Ardent Candle, this was like spot on what it should be if it was to perfection. I'm a little over the scent, not gonna lie, so I don't think I would repurchase either of them, just because now I associate it with like school and having like a bunch of things to do in regards to school, because that's what I was burning. But it is a good candle for that you can just like keep burning. It's not gonna be too bothersome, in my opinion. I mean, we're all scent junkies here, so if you're not a scent junkie, then I guess you would get tired of it, but then why would you be watching this video if you're not a scent junkie? I don't know. But I'm mostly excited to reuse this container for like the kitchen and stuff. I know. I'm a little sad that they don't do this packaging anymore, but Ardent Candle does like the famous Fruit Loop candle. I know they do Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because I just bought a bunch of candles from like TJ Maxx on Candle Day, I'm a little set on candles and I don't need to run out and repurchase. But if you want to support a small business company, definitely check them out. I have like codes with them, blah blah blah. But if you want to support a small business, if you want to use my link, you can. You don't have to, but mostly excited to reuse this container. More soap. This is the White Coconut Caramel. Oh, this smells so good. I had this in my bathroom and we were using this all of, like my brother and I, we were using this all of November. It was delicious. I didn't think I was gonna like it so much because I'm not the biggest fan of coconut. I do like the scent, but usually I associate like coconut with like summer and like destination type things, but they did a really good job with this one. If they have this during the semi-annual sale, I'm definitely gonna pick it up because it was that good. It wasn't like too sweet or anything. I don't know, it kind of just smells like a sweet Starbucks drink on a cold day. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was delicious and my brother thought so too. I also used up, I guess this was like earlier when I started collecting these empties, it was the Fiji Sunshine Wabatini Ultra Stay Moisturizing Body Cream. This smells so good. I do have a backup. This is definitely a summer scent, but because, you know, Arizona is like hot a long time, I was using it in other people's fall, but I can't wait to use this in the summertime again because it's just, I don't know, it reminds me of like going to the beach, going to the pool, just like being a little bit sunburnt, but to the point where like you're warm and you just feel tan, even though that did not happen for most of us, but that's what this scent makes me or how it makes me feel, and I'm really glad I have another one. They actually did a really good job with the Fiji Sunshine Wabatini because I feel like, this is just personal opinion, recently since they started changing the Kauai collection, I'm not a fan of the newer scents. Like they still have the classic like Waikiki Beach Coconut, but it's the new scents I haven't liked at all since they started changing it. But this one they did a really good job with. I will give props where props is due. Fiji Wabatini. I have a pocket back in here. Again, we're not going in order. Usually pocket backs make it to the end, but that's because they're at the bottom of the bag. This one wasn't because that's how full this is. This is the Crisp Morning Air just pocket back. It's been housing in my bags. You know, we're in a global pandemic. So, yeah, it makes sense to have hand sanitizer. Crisp Morning Air is something that I've bought over and over and over again in pocket bags, in hand soaps, because it's a good, doesn't matter like boy, girl, anything else, this is one that everyone can enjoy. It's not too girly, it's not too manly, it's right in the middle, but it still smells delicious. I don't really know what is in here because there's no notes on a pocket bag, but Crisp Morning Air, it always comes out every fall, so staple. Although I can't tell you if it came out this fall because I haven't bought any pocket bags this year because of the stupid price increase that they've had because of the global pandemic. And I've just been using what I have, slash I'm just gonna use, like, we've bought like giant bottles of hand sanitizer and I'm just gonna use that because it doesn't make sense to buy more. And that's like my one way to like also offset like so much little plastic use, is just refilling it from a big bottle. I don't even know if I can really open this. If I can figure out how to open this, then I will be super happy in regards to that, because that's what I'll do. I could put just a couple drops of essential oil to make it smell nice, but I don't really think I'm going to be buying much of the Bath & Body Works pocket bags anytime soon, just because I don't like the deals anymore, or the deals that they have. I just don't think that's worth it for me personally. Keeping on with cleanliness, I also have the Fiji White Sands. This is also one of those, doesn't matter who you are, this is a good staple to have. This one is, it's clean. It kind of smells like Tiki Beach. That's what Fiji White Sands smells like. And this is the deep cleansing hand soap. I'm not a fan of the deep cleansing hand soap. Oh my god, why can't I speak today? I'm not so much of a fan of this one because I do find that you go through it a lot quickly and it doesn't last as long as a foaming hand soap. But I think one of the first times or second time that I did the summer semi-annual sale, that's the only soap that they had left, so I did buy 2. I have 1 more left, but again, this is more of like a summer destination vacation type of soap, so I will save it till then. But yeah, we've been cleaning our hands in this household, okay? Okay. I'm also calling it done on my Love Rose Vanilla body lotion. I know that there might be like a little bit like halfway, less than halfway left, but this thing just doesn't really want to pump. Watch, it's gonna pump now that I'm like, it's been sitting in a bag. I think the pump is broken and it's really hard to get product out of this container. Even if I have it sitting upside down, like the product doesn't budge, and it has a very like tiny spout for it to go out. So I'm just gonna call this done because it's not really like worth the hassle. I love the Love candle, but the lotion and the body care, and it's like it's nothing special when it's body care, but when you're burning the candle, different story. Wish I could have bought another Love candle, but I kind of missed my chance with that, which is really sad. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to get any more lotion out of it. I don't know if it's one of those things, if I put more lotion in, then it would start pumping out. But I just think the pump's broken because it's halfway and it's still not pumping. And this thing should go all the way to the bottom, but I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try very hard because it's glass and I'm scared I'm gonna break it because it is very slippery. So this is the Raspberry Sugar Ultra Shea body cream. This is okay. It definitely went bad like from one day to the next, just because one day it was fine, the next day it was like balling up and not rubbing in. It was a really strange experience, not gonna lie. Glad it's over with. Did not cut it open because of that. It was kind of like a very generic scent, so I was kind of over it by the time that happened. So I was like, oh perfect, I was already done with it. I normally wouldn't have bought this scent because even when I bought it in the semi-annual sale, I wasn't crazy, but the store was rated and I needed lotion and this is the only thing I could get, so that's why I have it. And I'm glad that it's out of my collection and out of my usage, because one of my few fine fragrance mists that I actually get through in a year. This is Sunshine Days Bright Sunflowers. You guys know that this is one of my top favorite scents that Bath & Body Works has ever created. Unfortunately, they haven't really brought this back, and the only way I could get a hold of it is if I bought it for an astronomical price on eBay, which I'm not going to do because I already did that with the lotions. It was really good. I know that they came out with like a sunflower scent. I don't really remember what it smells like because I just kind of smelled it in passing when I was just trying to get in and out of the store because, you know, we're in a global pandemic. So I finally used this up and I'm sad, and that's all I can say. I feel like I've talked a lot of your guys' ears off on this if you've been watching my Bath & Body Works videos, which I'm sure you have if you're watching this video. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, so I don't absolutely bore you to death. I think this is the last hand soap in here. Oh, look, it's a crisp morning air. I didn't even realize it. I told you it's a good staple to have. Hand soap, pocket bag. This was also in the kitchen downstairs. I think this is the one that we used right after one of the ones that was in here. Does this even say? It's fresh pine, juniper, and juicy pear. I think that's why, because it's just generic, but it has like the pear to make it a little bit sweet, but then it has the pine and the juniper to counteract that. So that's why it's a really good scent. And I think I go through it like once every year. It's just kind of like marshmallow fireside. I always have to have it during this time of the year. Same with crisp morning air. So here's the proof. I used a soap. My family did because it was in the kitchen. More lotion. This is Waikiki Beach Coconut. Again, used this when it was still hot. One of the few good ones left, in my opinion, from the Hawaii collection. It smells delicious. It smells like vacation. It smells like beach. I mean, Waikiki, hello. And I have another one, and I know I have like shower gels specifically in my college storage. I know for a fact that it's there, which I'm planning on going and getting it sometime. Maybe when California isn't so much in a lockdown situation, because they were like really locked down. But I have another one. And again, I'm gonna use this in the summertime, which here is like May, June, July. But we'll see where I am next year, because you never know what happens. So yeah. How can it be an empties in mid-December without some winter candy apple? So I have used up the shower gel, as well as I don't know why I said that with such like a pronunciation for the A's, I don't know. As well as a body lotion. I am also using a shower gel and a body lotion that are currently about to be out. Specifically the lotion. I think the shower gel I still have quite a bit to go, but I'm using my second pair. I'm using the Fine Fragrance Mist that is in my Rolling Bath & Body Works project pan that I've already used up half of it. Well, it's a travel size, but you know, it's a staple. You're gonna see some more in my next empties video because it's a staple for winter for me. I just have to. And I know I've turned a lot of you guys on. You're welcome. I hope I've changed your lives. I think the more that you start using it, the more you start liking it, especially because the more you start getting complimented on it. Granted, you haven't been getting that many compliments because we're in a situation where we're not supposed to be close to people, but I know a lot of you guys have fallen in love with it. So that makes me happy. It really does. So here is, you know, my yearly staples. And since the moment I started making Bath & Body Works videos, you can go back and watch, and that every like this time of year video per year, you'll see that there's always winter candy apple. I'm not a faker. This is for real. I have a couple of other small items. This is the Nest Sicilian Tangerine Body Cream. This is just like a little travel size that you get in hotels. I have more. It's okay. It's a perfect size for a hand cream. I just hate like the pumping out. It's just really hard. It's a hard plastic. It's not like squishy, so it's really hard to get out. However, this would make a good like hand sanitizer because it just kind of like drops out. I'm just hope that it doesn't make a mess, but I just got an idea so I don't have to waste this plastic. We're gonna try it out. I just had to manage to open it and clean it out. That's gonna be the hardest part. That's the hardest part for everything. And then last but not least, the last item was my last official like hand cream that Bath & Body Works has, and this is the Coconut Macaroon. I have used up another one of these because I picked up two last year's 2 years ago, sale? I don't remember. But I have used up another one. And if you are an OG Bath & Body Works lover, if you remember True Blue Spa, and they had like their hand creams, and they had an orange version and a blue version, this smells exactly like the blue version, and it was my favorite. I was so sad when they discontinued that. But Coconut Macaroon is basically that scent. I don't know if they came out with it this year. They might have, but you know, if you didn't shop the special day sales, then it's not worth it. And I just didn't need anything because I'm just reusing the travel size containers and just filling up lotion in those, and that just makes me more happy in regards to like waste. Because even though this is like a lot of plastic, like I'm still trying to find my ways to reduce it. Although if you want to know, did I really reduce it in comparison to other years, then wait for my finale video where I tally up everything and see how much I have used up. I have a feeling I used it up a lot this year, but that's mostly because of the amount I had in college here, and then traveling wise I had a lot of other bottles everywhere, and because those take up, they're in so many different places because they had already been used, and like this year I was really everywhere, they all got used up. So I have a feeling that my numbers are going to be way higher than if I was just in one place in comparison to the other years, but I'm scared. But if you want to know like that, then wait for that video. This was a long one. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching till the end. I always like to know, what are you currently smelling like, since we can't smell each other even if we see each other, because you know it's hard to smell someone through a mask unless they have like a cloud of fragrance over them. So let me know what you're wearing. I'm dying to know. You guys always know this time of year I smell like winter candy apple, period. That's what I smell like. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day no matter where you are, and I will see you guys all in my next one.